Alright, let's use a new team now. One that I have specially made for this metagame. Let's go with this Sandstorm team. Okay, find battle. And I'm up against 33-4. Okay, his team Tyranitar, Sableye, Porygon, Breloom, Volcarona, and Dragon Knights. Alright, let's see. If I lead off with Landorus, I would have the lead advantage, and it does pair off well against almost all of his Pokemon. So I think that's the best Pokemon to lead off with. So I'm gonna go with that. It is a special attacker, the special attacker Landorus, which is new to the metagame. Well, in my view, it's new to me. It's the first time I'm using it. So I'm going to switch out to Scizor on his Porygon 2. Scizor does really well against that. And I can also take the switch initiative with U-turn. Force it to switch out. Because he most likely doesn't want to take a likely superpower. And I've U-turned out. He switched to Sableye. Did 58% to his bulky Sableye. I'm gonna go to Celebi now. Celebi has natural cure if he goes for the priority Will-O-Wisp, which he probably isn't going to. He's probably gonna switch off to something like Volcarona or Dragonite. Yeah, he's probably gonna go to Dragonite if I was him. That's what I would do. So I'm gonna force him to do that. He doesn't. He uses Taunt and loses his Sableye. Not a very smart play there. Sableye could have been useful later on. And he's probably gonna send in his Volcarona right now, as I'm down 2 stages, and he would be able to set up Quiver Dance. But it's a good thing I have Terrakion, which is Choice Scarfed, and it will be able to completely stop his Volcarona now. I'm not going to use Stone Edge. I'm going to use Rock Slide. It's enough to just kill his Volcarona, 4 times the damage, and more accuracy, so I don't miss. He switches to Breloom. Okay, doesn't get poisoned from Toxic Orb, so that tells me it's a Technician Breloom. I'm not sure if it's Life Orbed or Focus Sash. I'm guessing it's Life Orbed, most likely, that because he allowed it to lose his Focus Sash by switching it to Breloom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Celebi, my best Pokemon, go against Breloom. He uses Mach Punch, Fighting Gem. That's new. Well, all of this is pretty new to me, but still not enough to defeat Celebi. He switches to Tyranitar. It's a lefty's Tyranitar, so it's slow. Celebi will outspeed it, and I'll U-turn into something like. I do want to set up my own Stealth Rocks, but should I go to Terrakion and just take the advantage? Yeah, I think it's going to be really important to set up Stealth Rock, because he has his Volcarona and Dragonite. So yeah, Stealth Rock is going to be very important. So I'm going to go for that as soon as possible. He uses Pursuit on my Celebi, doesn't matter. Only does 65%. And I don't really need Celebi that much, other than just to stop his Breloom. He's probably gonna Spore, expecting me of switching, but I don't really need my Tyranitar, so I'm just gonna stay in. Yeah, he does go for the Spore, and now he's probably gonna go for a Mach Punch. So I'll switch to Landorus, which is able to take that, resist it, because it's a flying type. And I'll finish it off with Hidden Power Ice. Yep. He switches out to Porygon to. Whoa. Hidden Power Ice did that much to Porygon? He probably doesn't have Eviolite. That's unexpected. So I guess I can finish it off with Earth Power then. Oh, used Ice Beam. It's a Choice Scarf Porygon 2. That's like the first time I've ever seen anyone use a Choice Scarf Porygon 2. Well, he did caught me off guard, but still, it's not gonna do much, as I am now gonna send in Scizor. I can resist Ice Beam, but I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch, because he has nothing to switch out to safely, as Scizor can 2H KO anything. Bullet Punch will take down this Porygon 2, because it's not bulky, it's a Choice Scarf Porygon 2. And now he's probably gonna go to Volcarona, even though it's gonna take 50% damage from the Stealth Rock. If he does go to Volcarona, I can send in Terrakion to counter it. And if he goes to Dragonite, then I could also go to Terrakion to revenge it, as Choice Scarf Terrakion is faster than +1 speed Dragonite if he does use Dragon Dance instead of attacking the Scizor head on. So I'm waiting on what he's about to do. And he does send in Volcarona. So I'm going to save my Scizor, switch out to Terrakion, as I have already planned. He uses Flamethrower, not going to do much. I'll go for the safe Rock Slide, take down his Volcarona. Now he's probably going to go to Breloom now to Mach Punch my Terrakion. But, what should I do? Should I just let my Celebi die? Yeah, I'm just gonna sacrifice my Celebi here. It's weakened anyways, and I'll send in my Scizor and Bullet Punch away. He can't safely switch out to any of his Pokemon. Terrakion's gonna die. Dragonite's gonna be 2 HKO'd by Bullet Punch. Now he's gonna send in his Dragonite most likely. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stay in and just weaken it with Bullet Punch, as Sandstorm will do the rest to take out his Dragonite. But I get lucky and get a critical hit. Doesn't matter too much. I do have Choice Scarf Terrakion to finish things off. So good game.